All right. Once again, it's another episode of Welcome to the Loot Town with your boy Killah Threat.
Cool Cal.
And you already know what it is. Once again, we gotta always show love to those who show love back to us. Cause like Callie say, this is not only a one-way street, it's a two-way street. So we gotta go ahead and reciprocate the love real quick. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the plays, all the shares. You know what I'm saying? All the generosity. And I know it's like genuine and generosity all in one. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We really do appreciate that. Yeah. So today, without further ado, if y'all wondering, I want to go ahead and discuss relationship goals. And I know it's kind of a sticky subject where we talk about relationship goals in our community, because you know we all have these couple goals that we see in social media, like with stars and with celebrities and things of that nature. We don't really see relationship goals like that within our own community, but we can go ahead and get to that point if on both sides, male and female, you know what I'm saying, or the people that's non-gender neutral or whatever, works towards getting to that point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break down the definition real quick.
PSA, y'all not gonna like me on this one either.
You heard it from Cool Cal. But hey, let's get down to it. The definition of a relationship goal, it basically characterizes various actions from a couple who display a depth of connection with someone that they are in love with. Now, this connection is shown to people that of what people would want in their relationship. So it's basically we go ahead and see and analyze what we would want in our relationship by looking at another couple that's doing a thing and taking the time out to do their due diligence. So the term is used to comment on others in social media, relationship goals. You see the hashtag that's so famous for on Facebook being used on Instagram and also being used on, Twitter. Even though Callie know more about Twitter than I do, but
Yeah, I know that's where I jam at,
already. So yeah, now if we're gonna go ahead and just speak on some examples real quick, if people still are behind a tree or under a rock regarding this term, basically it's like getting to know each other better will be an example of getting to a relationship goal. Another relationship goal could be learning each other's belief. Like if you got a faith system, maybe you can go ahead and break down your faith system versus somebody else's faith system just to know if y'all compatible. Some people might be Baptist, Christian, Muslim, Pentecostal, you know what I'm saying? Some people might be all plain out spiritual. Got some atheists out there, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on your background and your upbringing. Y'all might want to go ahead and discuss that to see if y'all are compatible. Moving in together is another relationship goal. You might be living the single lifestyle.
Single
And
life.
and you might meet a special someone that you might be wanting to get involved with, but you got to take things one step at a time. So but that end goal might be moving in together, might be 1 year, 2 year, 3 years down the line that you might want to go ahead and move in with this person that you feel is compatible, if they're compatible. Another goal after you move in would be, and I know this is way down the line from my cousin, will be getting married like your boy. You know what I'm saying? Getting that ring on that finger and creating a family atmosphere. Being a representative of what a husband and wife should be to each other, what they should do for each other, how they should speak to each other, how they should feel around each other.
Absolutely. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I don't want y'all to get me confused. The right person, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. It's what we all should really aspire to in regards to relationship wise.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For those who believe in marriage, I mean, it's a good thing. I know with my marriage, it's always like every marriage is trials, it's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be afraid of that, because even without marriage, you being with a partner or being with a relationship partner like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or if you're do that poly thing. You have multiple girlfriends, or if you're a female, you have multiple boyfriends. It's most definitely a whole bunch of ups and downs with that. You have to go ahead and give time to each one of them. That's crazy.
It can be multiple partners can be taxing. It can be because you have to provide for them not only physically but financially, spiritually, all of that. If you're doing the real poly thing,
For real.
you have to provide all of that. Find somebody who wants to be married, not somebody that wants a wedding.
Facts.
A lot of people want the wedding,
Yeah.
not the marriage.
Yeah, that's very true. Because I know some girls just go ahead and get dolled up and just be thinking about this.
I gotta be
my
married
day.
before I'm 30,
Yeah.
before I'm 40. Whole lot of y'all out here. Then you divorced by 31, divorced by 41.
Yeah.
Whole lot of y'all out here. Fellas, watch out for that.
For
Because a man, when he want to get married, it's because he want to get married. For the most part.
Let's get married. But yeah, another relationship goal. As far as even prior to marriage, I always believe in a couple always trying to become a power couple. Find out what you can bring to the table and what that other person can bring to the table, and how it can go ahead and merge together to create something beautiful, to create something powerful. Maybe it's some businesses that y'all both can start. Maybe it's some ideas that you both can build on to get to that next step to become a power couple is a relationship goal. Another one, which is a very slippery subject to talk about nowadays, but we just gonna throw it out there. Another relationship goal will be to defend your loved one. Now, now I know nowadays we will all think that the relationship goal of defending the loved one. I know some naive sisters out there believe what Mr. Smith did for Mrs. Pinkett Smith was the top-notch relationship goal of smacking the life out of somebody on stage for a joke that was made about his wife, and so on and so forth. And people say that that's defending his queen. I don't think so. I think he was defending his ego. I said it. I'm going to stand on that. If y'all disagree with that, feel free to put it in the comments, and I will be more than happy to go back and forth on a conversation about that.
It was a work to me. I feel like it was all fake. That's what a work means, a staged act. So
You think he did it because that what's it talking about, Death to Ego tour was about to start? Chris Rock, he got his Death to Ego tour going on. His first show was in Boston 2 days after the slap.
hey,
Yeah.
if it made dollars, it makes sense in Hollywood. The Oscars was at like a record low in ratings the year before. The slap happened this year. Y'all all gonna watch the Oscars next year to see if somebody else gets slapped.
Facts. And you already know because the actual Rock was supposed to host the Oscars, but then they changed it up and put Chris Rock instead.
Hey, look, man. I done seen a lot of that too. Like, he wouldn't smack the Rock. Hey, look. That smack would have been for whoever was up there if he felt that way.
Dang. I would have felt bad for Will though, because if he would have smacked the Rock, it would have been it would have been no just standing there.
Right, but who's to say the Rock would have won that fight though?
No, the Rock would have won. The Rock would have grabbed him by the throat and probably would have slammed him.
I don't care how many weights you lift. I done had my own tussles with security, all that muscles. He might know how to do some wrestling moves, but a real fight, I can't just give that to him off the top.
All I'm saying is I'm not going to give Will Smith the belt just because he acted as Ali. It was a movie. It's not reality. So
Absolutely. So they both been fake fighting, so I can't say either one will win.
I don't know. For y'all who listening to this or who watching this on YouTube, put it down in the comments if Will Smith was to go up against The Rock.
I got Will, man. I got Willie from Philly.
Nah, I think The Rock will go ahead and stun him. And
Y'all
put him
fool
back.
by all that buffness, all them muscles. That don't mean he know how to throw them joints.
Yeah.
I got Will, man.
All right, man. I'm just saying. Will was all emotional, man. Talking about keeping my wife's name out your mouth, crying and stuff, sitting down. He got to get his emotions together, but I'm pretty sure it's just some stuff going on within the household. But Yeah, make sure as well that you support the person that you love. That's also another great example for a relationship goal.
And she ain't support the smack.
She most definitely ain't support the smack.
Oh, man.
In her mind, she probably like Tupac would have shot him.
Will had no win in that situation. If he'd have did nothing, he'd have been for just sitting there while the man ragging on your wife.
Yep.
Pac would have got up and slapped Chris Rock down. Now he slapped the man. Now it was Pac would have shot him. Will saw that man had no win in that situation.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, man. All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, so Will and Jada are not relationship goals.
Nah.
That relationship goals thing that y'all been posting, that did not age well. It's been entanglements,
all over
tears.
the place.
It's been a whole bunch of heartbreak. That's not relationship goals.
Right. Now, the way that you can set up a relationship goal is the first thing you want to do is to go ahead and discuss and understand each other's love language. I know it's a various amount of love languages. I'm not going to go over the love languages like I know the love languages. I know some females are materialistic and they love language is by you giving them money. Some females like you to cuddle up. Some females like to talk. Some females, you know what I'm saying, like to do an immense amount of other things. Like a male's love language might be sex every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Or you just sitting down, shutting it on up and just listening to his issues or his problems, just him just giving you all the business regarding how his day went. Just a woman that just sits and listens, or a woman that sits and cooks and have a meal ready for him soon as he come in the house from a long day of work or a long day of grinding. Might be his love language. But whatever the love language is, you want to make sure from point A that y'all discuss that. I would say within like the first month of dating. If y'all gonna try to take it to the next level or make the next level foreseeable, you will want to go ahead and discuss each other's love language so y'all know how to communicate the right way. The second thing to go ahead and have as far as a relationship goal, I feel that's very important, is to fight fair. And most of these females, I'm not going to say all females in the St. Louis metropolitan area, but most females don't fight fair. Get mad at your homie or get mad at your guy friend or whatever you want to call the boys on them. Some females lie. Some females go ahead and try to gaslight a situation just so she can go ahead and call her brothers or call her daddy or call her hood or whatever to go ahead and come over and defend her and come to her rescue. I don't like that. That's little girl stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, fight fair. Don't say anything that's below the belt. And this is for both parties. Cause I don't want no men smacking females and then all of a sudden the female fight back and then you want to go ahead and call your sister girl or call your sneaky link or call your mama or call your aunties. All that stuff is unnecessary. We got to do better as a culture.
These dudes putting sugar in girls' gas tanks now, I'm hearing.
Flattening tires and stuff.
Yeah, like,
man,
that's baby mama activity, fellas. Y'all gotta
do better, man. Just got to.
Men gotta be men. I'm sorry, I'm old school.
Yeah.
That's female activity, and not giving females a pass for doing it, but it's a certain code of conduct as a male that we should carry.
Yep. Now the next relationship goal, as always, I feel like is the most important. Speaking for all the men out there. Women, we would need you to want to maintain a physical connection. And y'all know what a physical connection is. That's when we both go and undress, go into the bedroom and do some adult like playtime things. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that consistent. Don't be mad at your man and want to keep that from him. Because if you keep that from him, I'm guaranteeing you that he's going to step out or think about stepping out. Because
I'm guaranteeing that. I've had women hey look, you gonna try to put me on a punishment? Alright, be right back.
Right.
Yeah, like don't do stuff like that. Women that do stuff like that, they for sure be cheating.
For sure.
Yeah.
They already got.
Because women have the same needs as a man, especially as they get older. They sex drive go up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you put a man on a punishment for what? 2 weeks? What?
Crazy.
Yeah, you getting your back broke.
Back broke. Vertebrae split in half, legs dismantled. Right. You know what I'm saying? Another great example as far as relationship goes is to work on your communication as far as how you talk to each other. Make sure you ain't stepping out of line. Make sure you ain't talking to your man like he's some other man or a stranger out in the street. And men, let's do better with treating our women and talking to them more delicately if we want to look at them and have them feel like they're royalty and queen like, you did.
Yeah, really on both ends, the communication got to be better. You got to talk to each other better. Bitch, never tolerated language towards me.
Right.
Excuse me, whether it be male or female. And I'm not going around calling any woman a bitch, especially a woman that I'm trying to be with. I'm not going to degrade her verbally, make her feel less than a woman. I want to exalt her, make her feel, as best she can, so you can have a swag when she walk.
Right.
You want to uplift your woman.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, unlike Mr. Smith, a relationship goal to all men out there, you need to manage your emotions. Make sure, let women be mad, because women are emotional people. I don't want to say emotional creatures because that sounds kind of condescending, but they're emotional people. Men, we don't have no room to be emotional.
How come we don't?
Because when we make rash decisions when we're emotional. Like when we emotional, like when you get upset, you might end up murdering somebody, and then that 10 seconds of you being emotional will change the rest of your life for the next 20 to 30 years.
Most killings are acts of passion.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But men can have emotion.
Men can have emotions, but men don't have no room to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? We can have emotions. Like, you can be mad, you can have that emotion. You can be sad, you can have that emotion. You can be happy, glad, whatever. There's room for emotions, but it ain't no room for you to be emotional. Like, soon as you get that emotion of being mad, yeah, be mad. But soon as you act out from that emotion, now you're being emotional because you're putting the action behind that emotion.
I mean, we are human, because, like, I'm not an emotional person.
Right.
You're not an emotional person, but I know guys who emotional, who have emotions, and they stand-up dudes.
Right.
We all have our own personalities. We all have our own
Facts.
traits. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a guy showcasing his emotions makes him less of a man.
Nah, I'm not saying him being less of a man. I'm just saying being smarter about the situation. Because as men, we got to be logical. If we're gonna lead the women, we lead with logic. You know what I'm saying? Women lead with emotion. Men can't lead with emotion. You dig what I'm saying? So you can have emotions, but you can't lead with emotion, because then you're being emotional. Just like Will Smith led with emotion.
But that emotion came from bottling up emotions over years.
Yeah, but that was from whom?
No matter where it was, it led from him what? Bottling up emotions.
Bottling them. Yeah, and he should have go ahead as a man, being a leader. He should have gone ahead and nipped that in the bud. Not even being emotional about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if something upsets you, just like I know you, if something upsets you or move you the wrong way, you gonna nip that in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's your female comparing you to Tupac, your daughter writing letters to Tupac.
Wouldn't be no relationship. You're not gonna ever compare me to no other man.
Especially
I
if
don't
you
care
dead.
about your dead baby daddy.
Right.
Like, I don't see how dudes be with a woman and they're always comparing him to some dead ex-boyfriend.
Right.
He gone.
Right.
R.I.P. to him. But you're not finna, well, he did this. I don't care what he did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That,
Right.
because you'll never live up to that.
Nah.
You chasing the ghost.
Right.
It's like LeBron trying to, no matter how many rings LeBron gets, scoring titles, MVPs, he never wins 6 for 6. He'll never be MJ to everybody.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be no MJ.
He the GOAT to me, though.
Yeah, he most definitely the GOAT of our generation. But I know, like, as far as my dad's generation, it would probably be Jordan. And if it wasn't Jordan, then everybody would be saying Dr.
Magic.
Julius Erving. Well, I guess, because I be hearing, I know from my pop anyways, it'd be like Dr. J.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he loves Magic, and he has respect for Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's always been like, to me, it was like Dr. J, then you got Magic Johnson, then you got Michael Jordan, then you got prior to you got Kobe Bryant. Let's not forget Kobe. You got Kobe Bryant,
I'm
the
gonna
Mamba.
forget him.
You got
Kobe was a great player. He not in the GOAT combo, man. Y'all just be throwing him in there. R.I.P. to him.
Hey.
He's not in the GOAT combo, man.
I say that he did his due diligence staying on the same team for 20 years. Now, I don't like the way that he kept holding the ball, but he was absolutely damn near almost the best player on the team. But moving on, man. Now we already talked about what relationship goals are and how to set relationship goals. My suggestion to reach some goals, like just set some key goals to reach in your relationship, like compromising. You can't always have your way in a relationship, folks. Girls, I know they be talking about happy wife, happy life,
Happy spouse, happy house.
and I second that notion. Y'all better, take notes.
It's balanced, because if it's happy wife, happy life, she's getting happy, her needs are being met, while the husband's, his emotions, his thoughts, his feelings is steady going down the drain. It's a disconnect. He gonna find that somewhere else.
True.
Same way for a woman. It's a balance.
Yeah. And the second thing, like I always say, communicate. Make sure that you articulate what your needs are to your partner, but make sure you're not being condescending or disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely not disrespectful.
Yeah. No, I know a lot. We can't do no pimp smacks or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. And then thirdly, but lastly, you have to have respect and keep the intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back no P. Don't hold back no D, fellas. Y'all go ahead, work it out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all won't have these ideas or have these thoughts to conjure up ways to go ahead and find you a sneaky link and regret doing something later on that you partook because you was mad at your wife, or your wife, the girls out there, you partook in some activities.
Yeah, a real husband, a real wife. This is what I've learned from people in my family, friends that are real wives. No matter how mad their husband make them, they don't withhold that. Mm-hmm. Like, even if he's sleeping on the couch, hey, come here, take care of this, then get it back out my face.
Right.
They not withholding that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if a woman doing that to you, or a man withholding that from you, like my mama would say, it's a dead cat on the line. That don't make sense.
I like that saying. Shout out to Aunt Roz. But yeah, let me go ahead and ask you, man, who's your favorite couples?
I don't care about none of them.
Cal don't care about none of y'all.
Because I don't know them. I don't know them. We've seen so many relationship goals that have not stood the test of time. Mm-hmm. Who can we look to?
Man, like I say, I would like to say one of my favorite couples probably would have been Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. Another one of my favorite couples, even though I know this might sound cliche, or it'll be like Jay-Z and Beyonce Carter. Another couple, because even though they went through their ups and downs with infidelity and everything, they went on and put their issues out on wax, and that was a proper way of doing it. If Will and Jada wanted to look to a couple to go ahead and dish their dirt,
they should do a movie.
What? Not necessarily do a movie, but do an album. Like Beyonce put out.
You want Jada to do an album?
No, Jay. Well, see.
Have you heard Jada Smith music?
Well, no,
she got a rock band, right?
No, I don't want Jada to put out no album.
You ain't gonna cop that album because you're not gonna stream that.
You right, I'm not gonna stream it.
Come on now, man.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna stream that album.
Nah, but I guess all the people that would have been like Jada Smith fans or whatever, they probably would have.
Jaden Smith?
No, Jada.
I don't want to hear no boys from Jada, Jaden, Willow, none of them.
Well, yeah, but that would have been like a better way of doing it instead of doing the red table talk. You know what I'm saying? And then Jada is in Indian style, like it's story time. Like she in grade school telling Will, yeah, you know the little fling we had.
Jada a Virgo. No, not fling. Entanglement.
Entanglement.
Right. One thing I learned about Virgo women, they will use creative words to say bullshit.
Hey now.
Entanglement. Encounter. Like you got cracked. Yeah. Just say that.
It's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, but if y'all don't get anything or remember anything from this Relationship Goals podcast, just remember to treat each other like royalty. Remember what attracted you guys to each other first and foremost, and then try to rebuild from there. Always try to keep the love genuine and always remain transparent. With transparency, you can't go wrong. You can't do any wrong. But on that note,
and run your own race. Don't look to these other couples. Run your own race. Really be with somebody who you're aligned with. You don't have to agree with everything, but really be aligned morally, and y'all can work the rest out if y'all want to be together. No, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Do you really want to be with somebody for 40, 50 years?
hey, gotta go ahead.
People got to ask themselves that, like, I want to marry this person. Can I see myself at 65, 70 years old still looking this person in the eyes?
Yeah.
Can you see yourself doing that?
Yeah.
Realistically.
With the wrinkles, ashiness.
Because our beauty will, even though black don't crack, people's beauty will eventually fade. Her Coke bottle may turn into a 3-liter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Your hair may start recede, for the fellas, stuff like that. So, do you guys really want to have a long-lasting relationship? That should be your goal with whoever you want to settle down with. And you both have to have that goal, or it's not going to work. It's not going to be perfect. I think that's the problem. Everybody wants perfect. And we live in a society where everyone's been hurt since their childhood, different traumas. As soon as one person does one mistake, it's automatic. I'm done.
Yeah. Just like K. Michelle was saying, all the women out there, side note, don't follow anything K. Michelle say about men. I just seen something, she was saying all men are evil or some retardedness like that.
Hurt people.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I seen this chick on social media. Let me not say chick, this lady, because she's an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Brandy from Thin Line Between Love and Hate, the crazy girl that stabbed Martin?
Yeah.
So they got a chick that looked like Brandy from Thin Line Between Love and Hate giving relationship advice.
Oh, no.
And she's crashing women out. They sharing it. I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
that's all bad.
So, yeah. Y'all listen to bad people advice. Y'all listening to hurt people give y'all hurt people advice.
But hey, look, y'all, we gonna go ahead and close this out. Once again, it's been a pleasure from Cool Cal and myself to give y'all another episode of Welcome to the Lewtown Podcast. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It's somewhere around here. If you're on YouTube, just hit that red subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified whenever Cool Cal and myself release new videos. It'll just come up on your telephone notification or on your cell phone, tablet, computer, whatever you have to watch YouTube on. And also feel free to comment and like this video as well. It helps out the algorithm so we can go ahead and get in more people's faces so we can get our message and our content out to the masses. And as always, like on every episode, I'll be remiss if I don't tell you about the CoolKillahz album by Cool Cal and by myself, which...
Look it up. We ain't spelling it no more. Look it up.
Yes, sir.
All streaming platforms.
All of them.
This might be my future wife texting me right now. Who knows?
See, that's what I like to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna be single forever, y'all. Come on now.
Hey. But yeah, as always, man, much love for everybody. We out of here. One.